Are you ready to turn your story into strategy today? Think about that for a few minutes. Because women tell me all the time, I know I have a book in me. I know my story could really help someone because we have many stories. And one day I want to create a program or course. That's what the women tell me all the time. But here's the problem. Just a story by itself doesn't create the strategy. So what I want to do is help you today. I want to show you how your story can really become the blueprint for a book, a program, or even a signature offer, or even a simple ebook that you could sell. Okay? That truly will serve people and, yes, be able to generate you some income in the process. So those of you that don't know me, I am Dr. Val, and I empower women leaders, entrepreneurs, educators, and authors to turn their life lessons into leadership and their leadership into books, meaningful coaching programs, income, without them becoming burned out or having self-doubt. Because a lot of times the self-doubt, the fear, and all of that is what keeps you off from moving forward. Because I work with people like that every day. They talk themselves out of doing what they know they need to be doing, and they use all kinds of excuses. So if you've ever wondered, okay, I've lived through this, but how do I turn that into something structured that will help others? Because whatever you do, you want it to be able to help other people. And if that's your case, this live stream right here is just for you. And today, what I want to do is leave you with 3 shifts that I used in my own life to help me be able to move forward. And listen, you can make it. You can do the same thing. And I want to, if you don't have paper and pencil, go and get something and jot this information down so you can go back and look at your notes and either meet with me later and we can talk about it, or try some of these strategies or shifts that I want to leave you with you today. So shift number 1, from what happened to you, what did you need? Think about what happened to you. The story that you want to talk about or think about. What happened to you? And during the time that it happened, what did you really need? Because guess what? Your story is powerful, but your clients are asking, can you help me? Does this apply to my situation? These are the questions that they're asking. So first, what you need to do is pull out the lessons from your story. What happened? What lessons did you learn? What did you need in the process? So those are the things that will help you know how to come up with the strategy to help those that you're working with. And then you have to ask some of these questions I want to leave you with, because these will give you something to think about. When I was in that dark place, what did I need the most? What did you need the most? Okay? What would have helped you the most? Would it have been to move faster, to heal better, okay, or believe again? Because a lot of times our stories weren't that nice, and they put some stinking thinking in our way. So you need to think about that and write those things down. Those will become the modules, the chapters, or your coaching sessions to be able to help the people that are drawn to you so that you can help them. Shift number 2, from chapter to steps. So second, you need to turn your journey into steps. Where were you at the beginning before it happened? Then all of a sudden, what changed? So what did you do differently? And think about, where are you right now? And that might become your awareness. Number 1, this isn't working. Number 2, healing. I processed what happened. Did you really process it? Then 3 is clarity. I understand my identity and assignment. Okay. Then what action are you going to take? Number 4, are you going to take concrete steps? And then the 5th one, I always talk about, you hear me talking about legacy all the time. I start helping others, because whatever you go through, it'll manifest so that you will be able to help others. Because if you notice, the things that you go through, those are the people that are drawn to you, that you will be able to help them because you've been through that struggle to be able to help someone else. That's not just a story anymore. That's a whole framework. And I know what I'm talking about, because in my life and all the stories, because we have many, many stories, but through the stories, I looked at those stories and the things that I went through, and I was able to come up with a framework. So shift number 3, from framework to offer. And so my framework that I came up with a framework called the 7 Pillars of Transformation. And it covers all the life things that I went through, the struggles, the situations, the upsets, the downsets, the joys, the sorrows, the depression, the rejection. I was able to put that into a framework. So shift number 3 is from framework to offer. What are you really going to offer the people to help them? You need to decide how you want to deliver that framework. And it comes from your life. Is it going to be a book? Is it going to be a journal? Is it going to be a coaching program? Is it going to be you can start with a 1-day workshop or a virtual retreat, or even an ebook to start off. Small beginnings bring greatness. It's about the same core journey, but it just has a different wrapper. So nobody's information or things that they go through are wrapped the same way or delivered the same way. And that's what makes it so beautiful. So ask yourself these questions. How do I most naturally like to serve other people? Is it through your speaking or teaching or writing, listening one-on-one? That's the format you start with, okay? And so just take a moment to reflect about what part of your story are you ready to turn into a framework that will serve others? Because I tell everyone, whatever I do, I want God to be glorified first. And then I want whoever I work with or serve, that they will be blessed and be able to move on to help someone else, because it takes a ripple effect. I help you, you help someone else. Okay? So what part of your story are you ready to turn into that framework that will serve others? It can't be selfish. Okay? Is it your transition from being burned out to being balanced? Or is it your shift from fear to confidence? Because I'm telling you, fear holds a lot of us back, because it held me back. So I know what I'm talking about. Your journey from confusion to clarity, because a lot of times we have a lot of these things running in our head, but we all confused and we don't know where to start, know what to do. So it's your journey from confusion to clarity in your career or your calling. Get all that chatter out of your head. Pause and pray. That's what I was talking to you about last week. Pause and pray and ask God to direct you, give you clarity of where it is that you need to go and what you need to do. And if you don't mind indulging me, type in the chat, story to strategy. If you know there's something there that you can do to help another person. And I'm here to tell you, you have what it takes. You just have to believe that. Because if you're feeling that tug and you're thinking, I see the pieces, I just need help putting them together into an actionable offer, I'm your girl. You need to set up an appointment with me. We can sit down. I have a Clarity to Cash lab. I can help you do it, help you set it up, write it up. You need to just check me out so that I can be the one that can help you in that area, because that's exactly what I help women do on a daily basis. And this lab is called Clarity to Cash. It's a mini lab that I work with you in 60 minutes. What we would do is clarify who your story is for, because you need to know who your audience is, because everybody's not your audience. The very people that you think will help you or join you in your journey, they are the ones that will not. So you have to clarify who your audience is and be able to identify the main problems that you can help that person with or those persons with. And then be able to turn your story into a simple framework by choosing one offer to lead with and map out. In this Clarity Lab, you will be able to map out a 7-day action plan to start sharing what you want to do to help someone. So start by grabbing my workbook that I have. It's an ebook. It's called the 12 Steps to Stepping Out of Your Purpose-Driven Life. And the link is going to be in the description. And then if you're ready for focus support, you can click the mini lab link and book your session. You can book it right away, because your story is not just for survival, guys. It's for strategy. It's for serving. It's for legacy. Okay? So don't miss out. Get ready to turn your story into a strategy. Okay? And know that I'm here. I will be able to help you in that endeavor. And listen, I always come out here, and I try not to stay out here long, to give you tips and give you things that I can do to help you along the way, along your journey, because we can't do this alone. I have a coach. And if you don't have a coach, come and see me. See if what I have to offer is something that will help you. And I tell you all every time I come out here, listen, to go to my YouTube channel. Let me put it up on the screen and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? Stepping Out with Valarie Harris. And when you go there, share and subscribe and listen, send it to some of your friends. They might need to hear some of the messages that I'm sharing with you all to be able to help you step up and step out of your comfort zone, because that's what it's all about, to be able to step up and step out of your comfort zone and tap into those unhidden potential that you are sitting on. And because you're trying to do it by yourself, you're confused. You feel like, you got all this stuff in your mind, but you don't know what to do with it. Look, I am the person that can really, really help you, and I'll be willing to help you. So like I said, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then if you need further information about me, you can go to my website, www.steppingoutwithpurpose.com. And you can set up a consultation. You can sign up for the various programs that I have, and they right on my main page, and you can click on them and you can get started on tomorrow if you want to get set up. Because I am here to help you so that you can go out there and help others. Because it's whatever we learn or know, it's not about us. It's about what we can do to go and help the next woman be all that God has called her to be. And that's all I have for you today. Okay? And listen, like I said, I will have a one-pager in there for you. You can sign up for my 12 steps to purpose-driven life. You can sign up for that. Okay, it's a cost for that, but it's only $16.50 to download. It's an ebook, but it will help you. But also, you can sign up for my Clarity to Cash Legacy Mini Lab, and that is available right now to you. You can go to my website and sign up today. And I look forward to, guess what? Hearing from you, seeing you, so that I can help you in your walk and the things that you would like to do. And I will be talking to you a little bit later.
Welcome, women leaders, to Stepping Out with Purpose.
Ladies, your purpose is calling. It's time to step out boldly and make the impact you were destined for. Let's begin.
Life. These 12 steps are designed specifically for women leaders ready to embrace their next chapter. Make sure to purchase your 12 Steps ebook today.